But the dog...
Hey, Bill, do you mind coming up and give us an interview?
Wrapping up my poignant one-man show. Sure, hang on a second. I'll be right there.
Thanks so much.
Sure, hang on. Hang on. Coming. Hold on. Oh, look at that. Oh, and then, boy.
There you go.
These new theaters. They have these aisles. Hey, what are you guys doing?
Just a little show called Inside Joke, interviewing Bil Dwyer. Now, what's the name of that one-man show of yours?
Oh, the one-man show? I'll Never Be Beaten Again.
I'll Never Be Beaten Again.
Colon, the inside story of the Cool Whip era. Because my father invented Cool Whip.
I did not know that about
Yes.
you. That's not in your Wikipedia page. Is that?
Well, he used to beat all of us all the time. I kept it quiet until now.
Thanks for giving us that exclusive look into it.
Sure.
So you're a man of theater and comedy.
Yeah, and ham radio.
Your ham radio podcast.
Yeah. I got 6 listeners. They're all in Greenland. And they're fanatical. They really are. There's no stores, cops, or laws in Greenland.
Probably not a lot of stand-up comedy either.
No, there actually is one club there, and it's terrible, because it's the same 2 guys.
Yeah. The open mic is horrible.
Yeah, it's the same guys on the open mic, it's the same guys headlining, just 2 guys every week.
But you've
Where are you
played
from?
there.
From here, from Greenland.
You played that Greenland club a lot.
We're in negotiation, because they don't use the same kind of currency we do. They use some sort of fish or fish innards.
And Moontower, they're paying you in money, though, not innards.
I am getting paid in Sky Mall points. I'm looking at one of those things that you blow up and you can sleep on.
The world's biggest crossword puzzles soon will be yours.
Yeah, the world, boy, as if crossword puzzles weren't tedious enough. Here's the world's largest crossword puzzle.
You know what's weird in Sky Mall is the food. Have you seen the food in there? It's like the protein ketchup and...
Is it really?
Yeah, there's like a food section.
Ketchup. Listen, I'm not getting enough protein in my life, but I eat a lot of ketchup. How can I make this happen? Oh!
I guess it's for like marathon runners? I don't know.
Oh, really?
I don't get it.
I ran the LA Marathon
Really?
about 10 years ago.
Nice.
Yeah. And ran it in 5.5 hours. And when you're running a 5.5 hour pace is like this. It's like what I'm doing now. That's basically what you do for the marathon.
So you've had a great career because you've done stand-ups, but you also got to do a lot of game shows. What's the weirdest one you've had to be a part of?
Well, I had a game show on PAX. Remember PAX? PAX is gone now. The guy who started PAX said that God told him to start a network. But he didn't obviously he didn't give him a good business plan for it because it's gone now. And I would tell people, oh, I have a game show on PAX. And they would say, oh, PAX, I don't think I get that. And I would say, no, you get it. You just don't watch it. Nobody watches PAX.
Yeah, it was a lot of like...
Murder, She Wrote.
Yeah, and didn't...
Diagnosis, Murder. How hard is that diagnosis, by the way? I think he's been murdered. Hey, thanks a lot there.
There's a lot of episodes
Thanks.
of it, though.
Thanks, Rob Petrie. I know, everything. Murder, She Wrote, that town, it's like a town of 200 people. By the end of the run, it was just Jessica and the other guy. I was a tour guide at Universal Studios, and whenever we mentioned Murder, She Wrote, we'd always say the lovely Miss Angela Lansbury.
Was that in the script, or is that something
No,
naturally
but I don't know,
everyone
just
did?
kind of something we all kind of said, you know, it was sort of a silent agreement. The lovely Miss Angela Lansbury. And Miss, you know, like she's a young gal.
She's ageless.
No, she's about 80.
Yeah, she is.
She's about 86.
She's still alive, though, right?
She's not ageless at all.
She started
That's what the old people say, don't they? Age is just a number. It is, and it's a bit of a smell, too. You're mustier, and your ears are a lot longer. So it is just a number, but you also smell, and your ears are longer.
How long did you do that Universal tour for? So is it just like a bunch of tours you would have to deal with every day?
Well, you would give a tour around the,
Yeah.
you know, and you would go
Yeah.
through all the attractions, you know. Back then, you had Dizzy Tunnel, and you know, you had the earthquake, and Jaws. Jaws Lake was where they filmed, you know.
Jaws Lake.
Jaws Lake was where they filmed. That was Cabot Cove, where Miss Angela, the lovely Miss Angela Lansbury, solved murders on Murder, She Wrote. What a horrible town that was. Shark in the lake and murders every week. You think you're in show business, and it's exciting. You're giving tours to people, and it's exciting.
That's That sounds fun.
It was
That's a fun
fun.
job.
Yeah. And like any job, there's good tour guides and there's bad tour guides. So you always got to hope that you get a good tour guide. And I was good.
I bet you were good.
Yeah, it's good when you relive those glory years when you were a tour guide. Yeah, those were the days. Hey, you guys remember me in 4th grade? Man, I was cool. Hey, remember how strong I was in 4th grade?
You had no idea you'd be running marathons one day.
Right. No. Hey, everybody remember when I ran the marathon 10 years ago? Yeah. Who's living off past glories? Today. What are you doing today?
What are you doing today?
Eating, drinking coffee at hot dog places.
Because you're in Austin.
That's Austin, yeah. You go to a great hot dog place and they have great coffee. Like somebody thought, we should make super coffee here too.
That's what everyone wants, coffee and hot dogs.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's like that's such an old man's thing.
Yeah.
You know, like when you go to McDonald's and somebody orders a cheeseburger and a cup of coffee, old man's meal. That's what the old men always get.
Yeah, the brunch hot dog.
And then they carefully unwrap and they take their tiny bites and they think and think and think about a life poorly led. What brought me to this McDonald's? 11 a.m. and I'm going to be here until 2:30 for sure. Getting a lot of refills on my coffee. Why? When did my life take such a turn?
We reliving future Bill, or
I hope that's not future Bill. I hope future Bill's a little livelier than that.
Yeah,
That he has social friends
yeah.
and
What fast food place is future Bill haunting?
Wow, Bill, future Bill. Well, depending if he lived in the Midwest, he might haunt the Hardys. He might go for the big, the dollar biscuit sandwich, perhaps, and of course a coffee. If he's West Coast, maybe In-N-Out Burgers. They pay attention to a lot of things at that restaurant, but not their coffee.
I believe it.
Yeah.
We don't have them here yet, although we do have some in Dallas now.
Oh, really? In-N-Outs?
They're coming out.
They're good.
Won't be just your California thing anymore.
No, and California and Nevada.
Let's just list all the places in and out. Can somebody bring that up on
Is this
a
going to be
computer?
edited? Because I know I'm not for everybody. I'm hard to take and sometimes confusing.
Yeah, we're going to edit it with your one-man show. We'll tape the whole thing later
Oh,
tonight.
yeah.
And
I'll never
do
be
a
beaten
thing.
again. The story of the Cool Whip magnate.
Well, thanks for stopping by Inside Joke, Bil
Oh,
Dwyer.
thanks.